Monday, December 16th, and I am wishing and hoping for a much better week. So I am sitting here. I just finished doing some housework and some dishes and doing our bills and budget, and did my nails. So they're all ready for Christmas. And I'm looking at my socks from, I think this is not last year, this is a couple years ago. And I did do 12 stripes before the heel, and I did end up doing a contrast toe, and I do have 12 stripes here. What I noticed to fit in my 12 stripes is that I did really tiny stripes for the two colors right after my heel. So I think I'm going to replicate that. I really like the way it looks. I would love to do a contrast toe with these socks. So I'm going to bring this with me with my socks so I can remind myself how I did the heel and stuff. I am on stripe 11. I've put it aside to work on my blanket and still behind on my blanket, and I just reminded myself that I have this Friday off, this Saturday off, and I don't have to do any running because all my Christmas shopping is done. And then I have Christmas Eve off. So I really can just plow on my blanket those few days. So I'm gonna try to catch up on my socks, get my heel flap in. So day 11, I'm gonna do one more stripe, which is day 12, and then start my heel flap and gusset. So I'm gonna bring these to work and hopefully get a lot of it done. It takes me a while to make heel flap and gusset. And it looks like I did my gusset with my stripes. So it looks like I just did the heel flap and heel turn and then the gusset in my stripes. I think that's probably normally how I do it, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm not gonna bring my blanket to work today. I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna put it kind of in timeout. And I'm putting these socks in this giant bag, even though I really don't need to. And I'll bring this sock with me. I am going to be headed to work pretty soon, and I'm hoping it's a really good work day. I do have to go to GameStop at some point this week and order a Christmas gift that I couldn't find, but that should only take a few minutes. And yeah, that's about it. I will take you along with me. I'm not sure that you'll see much more than me knitting on my break and a little bit of knitting during my downtime. And I haven't opened my Advent yarn yet, so I will do that when I get home from work. I've got a lot of video on my phone right now that I'm gonna upload while I'm at work to create more space. So I figured I would open the Advents later tonight when I get home from work. Yeah, I'll see you later. Hey guys, I just finished a really long day. Nothing bad. It was actually a good day. Sorry, the dogs are really excited. They just got their bark box, and it's really funny. They get it every month, and when there's packages that come in, they get really excited thinking that it's for them. And so I was like, ladies, look what you have. And they sat right down, and it even had this like really cute treat. It's a ginger big cookie. So I split that in half between the two of them, and they devoured it. Anyway, so they're very excited. They're playing with their new toys. But like I was saying, work was good. It was just like one of those days where it just lasted forever. Like it just felt like I was there for an eternity. I did get some knitting done. I worked on my Advent socks, which is the Cozy Knitter 24 stripe skein. And I was going to do, hold on. So I wanted to catch up on my stripes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I got 15, so I got one more day to go. And I originally was not gonna do the heel flap and gusset in the striping skein. I was gonna use this contrast color. However, I left the contrast color at home, and I was very behind on my stripes. I wanted to do the contrast color because it makes, sorry, the dog is wound up and chasing the cat. I wanted to do the contrast color because it gives a really finished look to your sock, but I didn't have it and I wanted to catch up on my socks, and I had like a bunch of knitting time today and I didn't bring my blanket, so it just made sense to knit. And I decided that the colors are kind of weird this year, the way that they're set up, and they're kind of, I wouldn't say random, but like you've got dark and moody, and then you've got like bright and wild colors. And I thought, why not embrace the kind of wilder side of this and just go with it and do the heel flap with the stripes. And so that's what I did. I finished the heel turn, and my first stripe will be the start of the gusset stitches. But I decided I'd hop over to my next sock, and I don't think I've actually done anything on this sock. I'm hoping to get it caught up to the heel turn tomorrow and start the gusset stitches. I have a meeting in the morning with Wyatt's teacher, with his like teacher advisor, and then I may or may not go into work early, so I haven't quite decided. So I don't know if I'll knit this exclusively at work or if I'll try to do some in the morning. I have figured that since I'm so behind on my blanket, I will try to do a bunch of blanket knitting on Friday and Saturday this week. Hi Izzy. So that's about that. I got home, Wyatt caught up on his Advent. Weston will do his Advent tomorrow. We had kind of a rough morning. I had a good morning, but the boys didn't get enough sleep, I think, and they were both kind of cranky and out of sorts. So I didn't, I didn't remind them to do their Advents. I just kind of let them do what they needed to do to get ready for school and have the space that they needed. Anyways, so yeah, I haven't done my yarn yet either, so I will throw in a couple pictures of that. Look at this. I am breaking out left and right. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Yeah, I think that's it for tonight. I'll tie up this video and I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you had a wonderful day.